So if you have been around the YouTube filmmaking space for any length of time, you have probably heard of the book light. But in case you don't know what it is, it's where you take a light and you bounce it off of a white surface through a bit of diffusion. And the result is a very soft and pleasing light on your subject. So my problem with the book light is that it takes like at least 3 light stands, a light, a bounce card of some kind, and then a sheet of diffusion. And you may need a flag as well to make it look decent. And so it takes a lot of finessing, and so it's just a real pain in the butt to do it right, do it properly, especially since I mostly work by myself. But in recent months, I have seen a few videos where a few smart guys figured out how to do the book light with just a single light stand, which is great, but it still requires a heavy C-stand and a few clamps, a large ultra bounce reflector, a rod, diffusion. It still requires me to buy more odds and ends, and frankly, I do not want to do that. That's right, I don't want to buy more stuff. Then I came across this. It's a massive 7-foot umbrella from Impact, and it only costs like 65 bucks on B&H. Now, the really cool thing about umbrellas is that compared to, say, parabolic softboxes or what have you, or quick setup softboxes, they're pretty cheap when compared to those kinds of light modifiers. So what, pray tell, is fundamentally going on with the book light? Well, we're taking a hard light, bouncing it off a white surface, and then diffusing it through a sheet of diffusion. So if we take an umbrella, put a hard light in here, it is bouncing off the interior of the umbrella and going through diffusion. Fundamentally, we have the same exact thing right here, which means that with this umbrella, this diffusion, this light, and this light stand, we have a very compact, quick to set up book light type setup. Now, I'm sure there's gonna be somebody in the comments gonna be like, well, actually, it's not really a book light because a book light has diffusion and a bounce and it forms the angle like a book. I don't care. I'm sure there's some technical differences and it's not exactly the same, but the point is that we are getting very similar results with a setup that is significantly smaller, easier to move around, and cheaper with fewer parts. And in my book, that makes it way better. And I've already used this setup on numerous jobs, and I could not be happier with the results I get from using this as a key light. I mean, look at this. So to recap, all you need is a big umbrella, a fitted diffusion sheet, a light, a umbrella holder, and a light stand. That's it. That's all you need. So if you found this helpful and valuable in some way, I'd really appreciate a like and maybe a subscription if you're feeling generous. Thanks. Have a good one.